hotly contested start to the series. What's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Chicago Cubs.
Briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals, as their starting 9 tonight will look like this. Chet Steadman will get the call to face these guys. He's one of those pitchers you can't allow to fall into a comfort zone out there, because if he settles down and has success in the early going, it does wonders for his confidence. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Denard Span makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball 1 as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
And you know, these guys come in here off of a loss in Game 1. And maybe that's to be expected. Remember, these guys are the underdogs in this series, but if they have any designs on winning this series, that makes this Game 2 such an important game. You'd hate to go home down 2 games to nothing already. And knowing that you need to take 3 in a row to win the series, it just doesn't happen very often.
And he looks at one in there, 1 and 2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it, because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing, off balance, the better.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Here's the 2 and 2 offering. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, and the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
And that's one of the questions we'll ask as this night goes on. Can he wind up putting guys away with that fastball? Now, I think he gave a pretty clear indication, one batter into the ball game, that he brought his good stuff with him tonight.
Here's Jason Worth. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so it's a 1-out walk here in the top of the first.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Joe Mauer will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Now the first pitch. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Now the 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. Dan set to go to work against this lineup. There you get a look at the numbers for one of the better left-handers around, starter Gio Gonzalez. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Jesse Padilla will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And the pitch. 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Let's go, Cubbies!
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. One, 2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. Digging hard, he's headed for third. The relay.
Oh, and a great way to start the home half of the first. Leadoff triple puts pressure on this pitcher right from the start tonight.
Into the box now, Freddie Santiago, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. On the way. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Here comes a 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
And after the leadoff triple, and this is just a case of a guy taking care of business out there with a runner in scoring position. All he's trying to do is get something airborne here, and that's mission accomplished as he gets the easy sacrifice fly.
David Torres digs in at the plate. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
One thing that's happened in these last 2 at-bats, it's driven up his pitch count. That's now 14 pitches just to the last 2 batters.
Full count pitch on its way. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Second baseman, Eric Roberson.
Eric Roberson will get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. First pitch coming. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 1 and the Nationals 0. Bryce Harper leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's the first offering. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. The 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
2-2 pitch on the way. Ball 3. 3-2 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Wilson Ramos will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. Comes set, now the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Hey, a leadoff walk and then a stolen base, that's just as good as a double off the wall. You can see the good jump there, and now he's in scoring position, still with no one out.
So 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And a throw onto first by A-Rod is in time, 1 away.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring forward the power-hitting third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. First pitch to him. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here comes the 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
He was hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
Now the 3-1. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now this is going to be a short outing if walks continue to be a problem. I mean, that's 2 already here in the second inning.
Ian Desmond will stand in for the first time here. Here's the first offering. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Torres is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Anthony Rendon will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Here's the 1-2. Ball 2. The 2-2 coming. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. A couple of walks, but no damage. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Ryan Buckner will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
1-0.
Here's a 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, 3-0 count now to start the second. Doesn't look like he's gotten into the flow yet.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurt. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Tyler Colvin will step in now. First pitch on the way. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
The next pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, I can understand being careful here, but this early in the game, let him hit the ball. Do not give away free passes.
The 3-0 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A runner at first with no outs here. The 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already, that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Travis James will get his first cuts here. Comes set. Now the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
He's ready now. The pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. Ready with another 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Standing in now, Chet Steadman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Here's the 2-0. Adam hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, I think 2-0 near the pitcher, you got to be taken.
The 2-1 home to 2-2 now.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. 2 men on, 2 out, and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. First pitch coming. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside. now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Two down, runners at first and second. Here he comes on 3-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 3-1 coming. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here it comes. Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond at short. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Gio Gonzalez will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. And here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Denard Span will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. The pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Here's Jason Worth. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now here it comes. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. It remains 1-0. Jesse Padilla will get a second crack at it here. Remember, he tripled to start out the home first. First pitch coming. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 27,
Freddie Santiago will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. first offering on the way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. One out, nobody on. Now the 2-0. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
A 2-1 offering. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. 3-2.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
David Torres will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Let's go, Cubby!
Now the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
1-0 pitch now. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But a foul ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Runner at first here, one man out. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
In now, Eric Robeson pitches a cold strike. The throw skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
If you're a stolen base kind of guy, most of your stolen bases are on the pitcher, not the catcher. But this was a slide step that he used right here, and he still stole the base. I think you got to blame the catcher for this one.
pause. Now the pitch. Now the 0-1 pitch is swung on and hit out to Desmond at short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Cubs strand one. They lead it 1-0. Joe Mauer will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
First pitch coming. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here, as this is into left field, a base hit.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Bryce Harper will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
After walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just 1 on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
.1-0 on the way. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Santiago is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Let's go, sir.
Now here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Playing 11, 1-1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals.
Come on, Cubs!
1-1 on the way. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Get out of here!
Here it comes, 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Here's the 2-2 home. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Payoff pitch coming. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Washington. They still trail 1-0. Ryan Buckner will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Ryan Buckner.
Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Here comes the 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Not the best of starts to this 4th inning.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1. The 3-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Span is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
Well, this guy is a joy to watch out there in center field. He's got those long strides that allow him to close on the ball quickly, and he's able to track this one down and put it away.
Tyler Colvin will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Here's the first offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
The 1-2 with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Travis James will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. those have both been real good takes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
Here we go.
Now the pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Chet Steadman will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. He's ready. Now the pitch. And now this is on the ground for the third baseman, Zimmerman. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. Ian Desmond will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Come on, Cubby.
Now here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
The first thing a pitcher does when he walks out of the tunnel here at Wrigley, he'll take a look at those flags and see which way they are blowing. I mean, this place, it can play like 2 totally separate ballparks from one day to the next.
Anthony Rendon will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Soda! 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Hitters count 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Gio Gonzalez will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. First pitch to him. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Here's the 1-0. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Denard Span will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Now the 1-0. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now the 2-0 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 2-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. He's set, now the pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Here's the full count offer. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Coleman is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Alex.
Now the pitch. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. (1-0) on the way. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1.
Here we go.
This is foul right side. Now the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Here's a shot over the second baseman's head, and that's going to plug the gap. Good for extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
That's great production here out of the number 9 hole, leading off the innings. But managers like to think of those number 9 guys as sort of a second leadoff man, and he takes that to heart as he's in the scoring position already with a leadoff double.
Jesse Padilla will stand in. 1 for 2. He tripled and scored back in the first. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here's a 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch on the way. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Harper is there, 1 away.
I think that's a situation where he just wasn't ready for the fastball, and it got on him too quickly and just hits a lazy fly ball to right.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. The next pitch. Wow, this one is smoked the other way to left center. Should be good for at least 2. Rodriguez will take the turn and head for home. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Into the box now, David Torres. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
He waits, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
1 out and a runner on second base. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
The 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2 and 2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zimmerman takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
And this is right where they wanted to sit. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Standing in now, Eric Robeson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and it's behind 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
The 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
The 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Swinging at it, it's close.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 2-0 Chicago. Jason Worth will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far, as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here, as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Joe Mauer will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Come on, Cubby.
And here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
1 out, nobody on. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Picked up by A-Rod. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Bryce Harper will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. Overrated.
The 1-0 pitch.
Yep.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
Wilson Ramos will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First offering on the way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
He's ready now. The pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Let's go, Bobby!
2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here he comes, 3-1. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Tyler Clippard will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Ryan Buckner will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Ryan Buckner.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here it comes, 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Here he comes on 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Tyler Colvin will stand in now following leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
First pitch coming. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
From the belt, the pitch. Fouled straight back. He's set, now the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. One, two. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing, and Colvin sends this one high in the air to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
So a new pitcher will come on now as we see the right-hander Jose Veras take over. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In now, Travis James, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. One 1-0 pitch now. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. A 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here he comes on 2-1. Out of play. Base is empty here with nobody out. Here comes a 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's generally the rule. If you throw a pitch on 2-1, you'll probably see it again on 3-2, and he comes up empty there.
Stepping in now, Chet Steadman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
But this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Alex Rodriguez will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
3-2, here it is. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Yeah, this is going to be a 3-2 pitch. They send the runner here hoping to maybe stay out of a double play situation. The one thing you don't want is the strikeout, because normally they've got you dead to rights at second base. But he did get a decent jump that time, and he's going to wind up stealing it anyway.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Here comes the 2-0. Threw him a breaking ball, and it's 2-1.
Oh, and that's a dangerous pitch right there. But in the end, it worked out well for him. I don't think he was looking breaking ball, and that turned out to be a beauty.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Ryan Zimmerman will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Well, this guy has been like a maestro out there tonight. He starts another inning off with a strikeout. And a lot of these guys, they're not even close with their swings. He's had them eaten right out of the palm of his hand.
Ian Desmond will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-0 on the way. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Here's the 1-1. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Anthony Rendon will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Drew Storen will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 22, Drew Storen. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot, number 3,
Freddie Santiago will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around.
leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Come on!
Here it comes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Here comes the 1-2. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. Now a line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
Standing in now, David Torres, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. He's ready. Now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label. So that's a great take.
Ready now on 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
The 2-2 coming. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's another 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Another payoff pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch was in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Into the box now, Eric Robeson, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
I don't think he's too thrilled with himself behind the plate. It's hard to say for sure, but if he puts this ball in the bag, I think he's got a good shot at getting him at third. Instead, this one's high. He might even be fortunate it's not down the line, and the runner's able to slide in safely.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Ball to strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
1 out and a runner on third. A 2-1 offering. And he lays off again, ball 3. Now the 3-1 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
I would imagine that free pass was at least semi-intentional. Now at least you set up a double play possibility with runners at the corners and 1 out.
Ryan Buckner will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. One on the way. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Catch made by Worth, and now here's the runner breaking from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it. But I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Jeff Samardzija will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Tyler Colvin will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Travis James will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Now here's the first pitch. And look out. That might have got him right in the chest. A play at the plate. And they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubs lead this one 5-0. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. First pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Now here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Now the 2-2 pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Denard Span will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
He's set, now the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Now the 1-1. And he pulls it to deep right field. Torres is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Jason Worth will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Here's the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
What can he do here? 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Joe Mauer will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And here's the first pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, these guys were a little bit late to the party, but now their bats have woken up, and they've made a game of it after all. You wonder where all this offense was earlier in the ballgame.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are two right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here's another 0-2. 0-2 pitch swung on and hit in the air out to straightaway left. Colvin is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Three runs already home here. Now the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2 out, nobody on. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
That might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Here's the 2-2 home. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Full count pitch on its way. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 3, and that ends the inning. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Nationals 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jerry Blevins is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Batting in the 4th spot, number 13, Jerry Blevins. Now playing right field and batting in the 7th spot, number 15.
Josh Satton will get his first opportunity now.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher, Josh Satton. This change defensively for the Nationals. Now catching, number 38.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. .1-0 on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 1-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
So nice to have a left-handed weapon like this in your bullpen. He gets the leadoff man here for an important first out.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Stepping in now, Alex Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One out, nobody on. Here's a 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch home to A-Rod. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Jesse Padilla will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. The next pitch. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Freddie Santiago will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
First pitch coming. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Here's the 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
2 out here and a runner at second. 2-2 pitch on the way. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Thomas Nicholas is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Ryan Zimmerman stand in to start off the ninth here with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Here's another 1-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, gone! A clutch home run as they narrow the gap here in the late innings. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. His first homer so far in the series. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
One rule for being a successful closer, you gotta keep the ball in the ballpark. He's still got a lead to work with after this home run, but his margin for error is pretty much gone now.
Here's Nate McLouth now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. And the pitch. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
And you know, normally when you see a play like this, you figure if this guy's all the way out into the outfield like he is right there, you figure he's already in the shift. But actually, this is all range right there. He's way out on the outfield grass, and he's able to gather this thing up and make the play from a tough angle, too.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You don't think there's a little adrenaline flowing out there right now?
Pitch on the way. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike three as they'll need to throw to first here. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now.
Yeah, you got to give him credit for hustling down that line. Some guys, most guys, will just stand there and let the catcher tag him, but he's the tying run, so he's giving it his all. He makes that catcher work back there to get the out at first.
Here's Echeverria now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Here comes the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Here it comes, 2-1. And this will be a called strike two. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. There to play it is A-Rod. Throw on the first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Well, he did serve up the home run here to make this one a little bit more interesting. But in the end, he does get the job done, and he nails down the save.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 5-4. Good night from Chicago.